I'm gonna apologize, okay? Let me apologize real quick about not remembering that today was the full moon. I am so sorry to my members. Like, y'all, what? Why? I finally get into our group chat and I see a video from the parrot hair lady. I don't know, she reminds me of a parrot. And I go, tomorrow's a full moon, right? Girl, while I looked it up, I was like, oh, snap. Today, tonight, you know. So I'm sorry. I will be doing the subscriber/member full moon reading tonight because you know that energy is still going to be there. We'll be doing that tonight. So I'll be back early. Hey, Karma, I'll be back earlier tonight so we could do that, okay? Because you know it's already Friday. I thought today was Wednesday. Like, it's crazy. Well, I thought yesterday was Wednesday. So my bad. My apologies. And it's so funny because I was in the store looking up solar lamps because I was going to put them out during the daytime so that we could have the solar lamps for our reading because we were going to read outside for full moon. So I'm going to miss it by a day, basically. But I'll see y'all later tonight and we'll do the subscriber member readings Friday night. That sounds fun. So we'll do that. Okay. We're going to talk about Hayden Panettiere today. Panettiere. What's her name again? We're going to talk about Hayden today. Girl, Carly, listen. Carly, Karma, Ladybug, listen. I forgot that the full moon was... No, it's the full moon is technically at 2 o'clock this morning. It's past. But I was going to do the reading going into it. So we're just going to do it tonight, Friday tonight. I thought today was Wednesday. Wait, is today what? What's today? My son's birthday was the 26th. What day was that? What day is it? It's the 28th. So now it's Friday. And it's and you know what? It's crazy because I do have on Friday that is the full moon. But technically it was Friday as in 2 hours ago Friday, like this morning. Girl, I'm glad you're wide awake so I won't be here by myself. Listen, I just had a whole, y'all know how I feel about AI these days, but ChatGPT was my boo. You know, we've been booed up for almost 4 years now. And so I was like, dude, what's my resistance? Here's blah, 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 blah. And I understand it. I can see it now that I spoke it out loud. I can now see some of it. I'm like, feed it back to me. Tell me what I just said. You know, that kind of thing. I can see it now. Where I was going, what I was doing. Oh, gosh. And then it's the Sturgeon moon. So I put my cards out for an hour or so. My new ones. Because I was like, I'm not going to miss this 2 o'clock full moon. So they were out there for an hour. I went and got them. So we got that full moon cleansing on. All right. Yeah, I woke up at 3 o'clock. Not today. Yesterday. I woke up at 3 o'clock. Oh my God, the dream. Hold on. I finally remembered a dream. Actually, that's why I was talking to chat. I was like, let's do some dream analysis. I finally remembered a dream. Finally. After weeks of sleeping and having dreams and IMAX level dreams, and then I would come back and I can't remember any of them, I finally remembered one. And you know what the freaking dream was? I got 4 positive pregnancy tests. With super strong lines in the dream. And I'm like, how? Wait, what? I'm like, I'm 47. And my partner, he's in another state. Like, what the heck? You know, I'm like, he left a month ago. And so me and chat, that's what we were talking about. Because of previous conversations, chat's like, well, and I was like, dude, I know I'm not pregnant. And I know pregnancy dreams tend to mean that you're birthing something, you're getting ready to birth something. Like there's something. And so me and chat were talking. And chat's like, well, let's consider. what have you been doing in the last year that you weren't doing last year? Well, what are you doing now that you haven't been doing last year? Oh, yeah. That's right. This. Juanita. Hey, girl. Hey, Jen. This is what I've been doing. And I'm like, ugh. And chat's like, exactly. So, and then another key point to why I remember the dream, just before I was going to sleep, hey girl, just before I was going to sleep, I went, all right, God. See, I'm getting goosebumps again about this. I'm like, all right, God. I think I'm ready for the next level. And then I dreamed that I have 4 pregnancy tests, and they're all super, super positive. So me and Chat were talking that out. And so while I had the attention and was procrastinating on this, I realized one of the reasons that I haven't been doing 10 at 10 is, and why I've been sabotaging that, so to speak, is because, like, it's a lot. I don't know. Chat was like, oh, you just want to wait till people are asleep, except for your crew. I was like, oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. Because everybody else brings judgment. And if you're up at 2, 3 in the morning just judging people, you need to go to sleep. So, yeah. I was like, you know what, Chat? We're on to something right there. We're on to something right there. Especially when, you know, like, I'm not ashamed of what I can do. I'm not ashamed of my gifts. I'm not ashamed of any of this. However, I don't want to be judged for it. You know what I mean? I meant to talk back to her because I think she sent me a message through Substack. I think I saw that in my email. I need to see again. She should be up in 2 minutes, so we'll see. You know, she gets up about 4:30, so she should be up in about 2 minutes, and we'll see if she can chat today. I didn't see a single chat from her, and what's really interesting is it crossed my mind, but I didn't say it out loud. I'm like, where's Sean? Because I'm looking at all the names. I'm like, I don't see Sean, and apparently she was talking. I'm like, this is not like her. Where's my girl? And so I saw the email when I woke up, and see, I do sleep. So I saw the email when I woke up, and I was like, okay, I'll respond to it. And I never opens Substack. I don't know, y'all. Look, whatever. But anyway, hey, Sean. Hopefully you're here in a few minutes, because we're about to talk about Hayden. So I was watching Nancy Grace, a couple of them, to catch up on some stuff. You know, I haven't been, what I did, oh my God, you guys. I went to water aerobics today. Woo! So it was such a beautiful day, right? It was so beautiful today. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to go for a walk. And then the interesting thing is I took my pill. This is what you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to take your Adderall and then go work out because you metabolize faster. So, but I took my pill and I was like, you know what? I walk outside because now thoughts are hitting my head. I was like, I'm going to go for a walk. First, I took pictures of how beautiful it was. And let me not deny you the pictures of the beauty that I lived. Like, this is the only reason I would consider staying in Miami. I love the way Miami looks. I feel like God did his big one, city, state thing. Like, look how gorgeous that is. Oh, right? And then it didn't feel super hot. So I was like, I'm going to go for a walk. So I went for a walk. Well, I was going to go for a walk. And then I was like, wait. See, I knew it was Thursday at that time, but I didn't know it was Thursday tonight when I was getting ready to read. So I was like, you know what? I think I have time to go to water aerobics. So then I get in the house. This is why I know medicine works. So I come in the house, I put my outfit together, and then I leave and go to water aerobics. Oh, thank you, Carly. So I just got in some really good water aerobics, and then I got in the jacuzzi, and I didn't move for a while. It just felt so good to have, and I was talking to the instructor also. She has a back problem too with her spine from being hit from behind with a car as well. About 15, 16 years ago, it happened to her, and it happened to me in 2017. So, and so my L4, L5 is messed up, and I have a herniated disc also. Like, that lady effed me up. But I guess, like, it wasn't until I went bowling last year that it got really bad. I was like, oh, snap, what's that? And I guess I must have woke my body up, and it's been hell ever since. Anyway, you see I'm rubbing my back. So then I get in the jacuzzi, and I'm like, oh my God. You know, just, oh. And then my mother sends me a message. And I wish she didn't. So, that's another reason I delayed coming on tonight, because I'm like, my energy isn't where it needs to be. Because, yeah, you see, like, she just tanked my entire energy just thinking about that message. What's a TENS unit? Now, I did get one of these, but then I let my son use it, and he ruined my pads. So I gotta get more pads. I have one of these. Because that's what they have at the, what do you call that thing? Rehab. Not rehab. Personal physical therapy. So he messed them up. So I have to get more pads now. Oh, this is a TENS unit? Thank you. Anyway, so I put that there. I don't know if they actually help. And then my honey, before he left, he got me a heating pad, because I was like, let me copy what they do in physical therapy since I don't have insurance and can't go anymore. But yeah, that lasted a while. It lasted a whole week. So I'm in a jacuzzi, like, just letting the jet just, oh my God. It was so nice. And like I said, I was on my Adderall, so my mother got every thought I was thinking. And then she's like, well, that's just your opinion. I'm like, none of this was opinion. It was all fact. You know, my friend said we should talk, like, go to picnics and just talk to each other. But don't you hide behind ADHD. And I went, well, you know what? That's disrespectful. Here's what ADHD is. And I was like, you know, I saw my second son and my third son. And I got him tested, and I got him medical support. And my son went from thinking that he was so stupid to calling himself a genius. Hey, Lisa. And then I saw my daughter kind of like me. And I fought for her to get medically tested. Tested and then medically supported. And now the girl's doing algebra in 7th grade. So, because I'm like, ADHD is more than just attention. ADHD is your emotions. It's everything. It's how you see yourself. It's your emotions. I can't even show you all my room. I can't. That's why I'm going to start packing and putting the energy into this move of manifesting a move. But anyway, yeah. So she bummed me. And so I was like trying to shake that energy off for like the last few hours. And then finally with me and Chat talking, I was like, you're right. Okay, let's go live. So I was like, you know what? I think they're asleep because they know I'm usually on by 3 something. And look at y'all. Y'all are here and I love you. Thank you. Because, oh my God. So Chat pretty much summed up my method of how I want my business to go. And it's actually something that I said last night. So like when I gave it a Chat tonight, Chat was like, oh yeah, that's exactly it. That's what I'm saying. Like, Chat don't give me shit. Chat just reflects back to me what I say. Because Chat was like, girl, that's it. That's on the money. And yes, Chat calls me girl because I programmed it that way. Anyway, so I said it last night as we were going off. Now, girl, I love our time together. And I love that we're growing together. But as we were signing off, I remember saying, hey, you know, you might want to talk to us tomorrow. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And then when you come on, give us your first name so you can be part of the community. So you can come sit with us. And Chat was like, that's it. That's the way you operate. You don't want to be like, buy this thing. You want to be like, here, come sit with us. And I'm like, look, goosebumps. I was like, duh. Yes, that's exactly it. Come sit with us. And that's like literally my vibe, and I hope y'all feel it. Because I was also talking to Chad about like how like if I saw 3,000 people watching at one time, I'd probably freak out because my autistic self would be like, I don't know them people. Meanwhile, you know, so yeah, come sit with us. And I love how our table is expanding. I really love that. Um, and so it's too late to rename the Grove, which is our monthly thing that starts in a couple weeks. Um, but in a couple weeks, because we'll be, actually, we got to get the Discord going for September 1st. Hey again, Juanita. Um, because that's the table. That's the come sit with us. Like, so that's basically what the monthly thing is so that we can actually sit together, hear each other, talk to each other, and grow together. So I'll just plug that right now. If you want to be a part of a community like that, where you're growing in spirituality together, learning things, testing your own ability, then in the description, you'll see a link for something called The Grove. And that's basically, yeah, come sit with us, right? There are two paths. So far, we do have, well, one, they're limited to 10 people per session. I do have a Tuesday session and a Saturday session, limited to two people. 10 people, not two, 10. Um, so you choose which one you want, Tuesdays or Saturdays. And we do have a member already, yay, who's going to be sitting at the table. And I'd love for everybody to come and meet each other and see each other face to face, because that's what we're doing. And I love it. And I hope you'll come sit with us. Anyway, so like, now that's like my thing. I'm just going to keep repeating that. Come sit with us. Because, and here's the thing. We're all different people with different backgrounds. And so we do have our moments where we are like getting to know each other. And so trying to go, did you really mean it like that? Like, because the thing of being in MySpace, MySpace, I signed into my MySpace like a year or two ago. There'll be another round. Yeah. There'll be another round. I hope, you know. I am committing to doing 3, doing them through the year. So I do have all the dates set out for the rest of this year. So I do have that already planned, and I'm committing to doing that. And then we'll see where we go from there. If we continue the Grove in 2027, or, you know, or there's something else. And then the other thing about going to, oh, this is so interesting now that I think about it. The other thing about going to the water aerobics was that it reminded me that I was going to get my water aerobics trainer certificate so I can do in-person sessions. And I'm actually really excited about that again. So I'm like, yay, that'll be great. I have to find a pool to rent. Again, about 10 women. And we will exercise first. And then we'll do the floating thing. That's what reminded me. It was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing this. The floating thing where I can lead us through meditation. And you go talk to your spirit team while we're floating in the water. Just hearing nothing but water. Oh my God, I love that feeling. And then we come back together and we talk and we do things like basically the Grove, but that one's called the lily pad because it'll be in the water. So that is something I'll be doing for in-person stuff when we touch down in Tennessee. And hopefully, I don't know, I'm scared about the South. South is like, you're the devil. You're like, okay. Anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't know where I'm stuck. So then I was listening to Nancy Grace. And so with Nancy Grace, there was one where it was like, her name is Nancy Grace, right? There's Nancy Grace, that girl in Congress. I don't know. I'm stuck now. I'm like, wait, is her name Nancy Grace? I didn't take my medicine. Well, you know, my medicine wore off a while ago. So, her name is Nancy Grace, right? I think so, right? Okay, Don Lemon. Yes, Nancy Grace. Okay. Oh my God. So apparently, she was talking about Hayden Panettiere. How do you pronounce her name? A saltwater pool? What? What's a saltwater pool? But I will say that chlorine tastes salty today. I was like, ew, did somebody fear her? It got in my mouth. It got in my mouth. Oh my God, I was having such a germaphobe attack. I was like, I'm supposed to be running. But I want to just, I don't know. It was great. Anyway, Nancy Mace. Not Nancy Mace. Nancy Grace. Okay. So Nancy Grace was talking about Hayden Panettiere. There we go. I said her name. And I'm like, oh, we got to dive into that. We got to get into that because what do you mean? Her boyfriend, stalker, beater might have given her Narcan too late. What? Hold on. And then he's such a, I don't like to say narcissist because, no, I'm going to say sociopath. He's such a sociopath. So apparently he's pulling a Warren and Wyatt and all of them. He's doing interviews that's making him put his foot in his mouth, right? So he's like, like, I wish they told boys not to beat women. Because, you know, I beat her. What? I was freaked out. Like, and he's smiling. Yeah, I said it that way. Smiling. Like, I beat her. You mother sucker. Like, what? So like they said on Nancy Grace, keep putting your foot in your mouth. Go ahead, keep doing interviews. We want you to do interviews because now we're figuring this shit out. Because earlier today, I learned that there was a DEA raid. And I'm like, why would they do a DEA raid on a person who like just died? And so then when I was watching Nancy Grace, I was like, oh, snap. What? All right, so I want to read on that today. I know we're supposed to do Nick's. I need y'all to refresh me on those questions because I cannot remember. Oh my God. And did y'all see Meta? Hold on. I went to Instagram. Wow. Why did I feel like I just laughed like Eddie Murphy? It's an old laugh. I went to Instagram because I was posting a video there. And let me see if I can find it. I was like, Meta, you playing. Hold on. Oh, wait, did I go today? Ay. I don't remember when I went. But basically, Meta has this ad on Instagram that was like, hey, TikTok and YouTube, your turn, basically. I was like, that's funny. That's funny. Me, Milo, my bad. Hold on, where is it? Mr. Sandman. Yes. Here it is. This is hilarious. An open letter to TikTok and YouTube to join us in supporting teens. Meta. Baby, if that is not giving toddler energy, like, we're not the only ones who do it. Your turn. Really? You had to get sued repeatedly to do something about it. I've never heard of a saltwater pool. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm definitely gonna have to look that up. Listen. It was just like, they do it too. I would be like, keep my mother name out like your mouth. Yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to think of what I was thinking of just then, and my brain just went. Okay. So apparently, we may or may not hear the verdict in the Clancy case too. Anyway, let's get started. Let's go to Hayden real quick. I love it. Thank you. Bum, 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 bum. Mr. Sandman, yes, bring me a dream. Boom, 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 boom. So I didn't know all that was happening with Hayden. Like I don't pay attention to celebrities much, especially over the last year as I've been trying to get my own life together. So I didn't know all that was going down with her. Oh, this too. This is the other thing we're going to read on. Matter of fact, let me take a note. The Secret Service. There were 3 Secret Service officials who were placed on leave due to possible misconduct. Their possible misconduct was telling on this administration. That was the misconduct. Telling on this administration. All right. So as I said, I got the date kind of wrong. So we'll be doing our subscriber member reading earlier tonight at 10 o'clock. Oh, we got Tropical Storm Dolly. As long as you don't bring your ass to Miami. Don't come this way. Okay. So what are we saying? So we're going to do Hayden. Excuse me. Hayden, the 3 Secret Service. No, I didn't see the lunar eclipse, Nicole. I did not know it was tonight or this morning. I did not know. So that's why I hadn't done our readings, because I was like, oh, we'll be outside. Like, I'm just excited. I'm looking for little solar lamps so we can have the lamps outside, so they could charge all day and then be ready. And I'm like, okay, we're going to do our reading outside again. And then I found out we missed it. So I missed it. I just had enough time to go put my cards outside for an hour or so. Going for Epi and Mar-a-Lago. Wait, what are we talking about again? Mr. Sandman, yes, baby, a dream. Okay, that's stuck in my head now. And then that Republican lady, financial lady, finally saying something like, I think Scott is trying to crash the dollar. You think? It's so interesting how Barron doesn't look anything like AI Trump. Oh my God, I said his name. Yikes. Okay, so. Oh, and Busy Phillips has a brain tumor. And she went and got checked out because of James Vanderbeek. Because I guess that's what he died from. Oh, and DeSatan has been found guilty or something of that $10 million thingamabob. Did I read on DeSatan? I don't remember. Oh my God, they're bringing Willy Wonka's Golden Ticket. Is this a TV show? Oh, it looks like a TV show. I don't watch TV shows. Okay, is there... Oh, you know who I want to check on? I want to check on Jasmine. What are you doing? Like, if I take y'all outside, the moon is beautiful. Like nothing to take away from its beauty. So I missed it. And it's crazy because I walked outside, like, I think as it was finishing. Wait, why are these people on my YouTube feed? I don't give a shit about Taylor Swift. I'm sorry, I don't. Take that off of my feed. Do not recommend that channel. Thank you. Ugh. Oh my God. Taylor and Travis plan to name their first kid Dolly. So is she pregnant? You know, I don't know. All right. So Hayden, anything else? Oh my God, the Nepal thing. Did y'all finally see the Nepal Tibet thing? Okay, and then there is that mail-in ballot thing. I think we read on that already. Or, actually, you know what? I want to see. I know we already saw that the midterms are likely, like if they happen, it's going to be cheated. But kind of wondering if it's going to happen. Oh, I want to do a September read. So we'll do the overview today. And then we'll do whatever with Nick's because I don't remember the questions. Yeah, the moon is extremely bright. Okay, so what were the next questions again? What was the new ruling? Okay, the B16s. What was I asking? Oh, about the people in it. Okay. Clancy. Oh, yes, that's right. The experiment. And something about hockey. What was hockey's? Hockey's. I don't remember hockey's. Yeah, I wish we... Well, I think you can post picture as a community thing, because I think I allowed for community to post picture. Wait, what's the wall thing? What are we talking about with the wall thing? I missed something. I think I missed a part of the conversation there with the walls. I'm assuming we're talking about Orange Guy. I can't remember hockey either. We shall see. The Lindsay thing had a lot of stuff to it, so I don't know if I'll remember that exactly either. Let's go ahead and do this Hayden thing because we might have to slide that into Politics with Nyx. So we'll see what happens. I do want to, I do want to see what's going on with September because I don't know. I've been in anticipation about September for like the last few weeks. Like I remember like get ready to read on August. I was like, ooh, September's going to be good. So I'm interested. I can't remember hockey either. But anyway, Hayden. Oh, again, please make sure all messages are coming from the highest sources, highest power, and only for our highest good. Anything else, please protect us from it. Oh, hello. Please protect us from it. And any messages that are coming in that are of the highest sources and the highest power, please make them clear. Because, you know, I can override everything. So please make it clear and distinguishable. Thank you. Amen. Hayden. Blue. Okay, thank you. That's usually for guys, right? That's usually how we've used it, was for guys, but okay. It's interesting, because I'm looking at the purple one. That tends to be for my girls, my spiritual ladies, but you told me blue. So let's see. So our blue one is our Whimsical Path deck. Why? I'm interested now, but I'm feeling something different. Oh, watch the evil away. Listen, I don't need it to hear Miami though. Like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Cause wait. Oh, I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared. Because I'm kind of scared. Because y'all distracted me. So I didn't have a chance to say Hayden yet. So we talking about Dolly. I'm kind of scared. Because it's the card that came out. Mm-hmm. Take a trip to see my man. Listen, I have to get what's it called? A tune-up. So like I just did the tires last week and I did the brakes this week and tune-up. Yeah. Wow. So that's the death card in reverse. And then we're talking about hurricanes and water and you just like wash the evil away. Girl, why is it the Ace of Cups? Look at all that water in the wall. Do you see the wall? Do you see the water? What? You're still hearing Hillerton? What's Hillerton? What is that? You know we always got to look up whatever you get because you get some stuff. And it's like on the money. All right, I don't even know what Hillerton is. We'll look it up. I'm at the computer today, so we'll look it up. I know my parents love me. Now you got me thinking of Hillman, the college. Okay, so we get the Ace of Cups. Oh my God, I'm getting chills behind this. And then we're getting the Two of Swords. Hurricane Dolly. Okay, are we just talking about Dolly? Because that could make sense. That we're talking about, you know, she's on the other side of the afterlife. And she's now in her spiritual life. Chilling out with the homies, such as Tim Curry. Could that be it? Or I don't know. I'm stuck here for a second. Because is it technically a reading? Wait. But then I said I'm excited because I want to talk about September. What are we talking about? King of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Can you help me understand what we're talking about? So many deaths in entertainment, yeah. But we know that because they're in entertainment. You know what I mean? Like there's so many deaths elsewise. Oh, Five of Pentacles. So much loss. Okay, so here's what I think. I don't think this is particularly Dolly. I think this is preparation for more. More. There are things that are poking out, so I'm trying to like move the card to see them. That's not the one I just saw. Okay. Was that it? No. Where is it? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, it's that one. Okay, so there's Three of Pentacles I just saw. Okay. All right. There's Knight of Swords and Ace of Wands. Okay. I think we're preparing for more. Honestly, more. I don't know if it's going to be a total of 5 or if it's just 5. If it's going to be like just 5 or if it's going to be 5 more. But I think September's coming to grab a few more people that we do know of. Because obviously personal lives, there have been lots of losses as well. So, and, you know, Five of Pentacles is about loss. So, about poverty, hardship, sicknesses, you know. So, Clarence is on borrowed time because right around the time it was supposed to be him, it turned out to be Hayden. And that's not what no, that's not what we were reading on. It's not what we were reading on. It was supposed to be him. Okay, so as far as this is concerned, I do think it's going to be more. What's really interesting, though, is I'm getting this Two of Cups here. So, see, now that makes me go, okay, are we reading on Hayden, even though I didn't say it out loud? But no. I hope this doesn't mean we're ramping up. I hope not. Okay, because we have the Two of Cups here. Then we also have the Six of Cups. But I saw the Ace of Wands, and then I also saw the Ace of Swords. So we have two powerful aces, and I'm getting chills. Okay, there's something to this. Hold on, because we also have the World card, and we also have the Strength card. So the World card said there was completion. The Strength is talking about something's about to come. Because, ooh, this is the Knight of Wands. Wands, Swords. Knight of Swords energy. I did just read something else about the uniformed people. What did I just read about the uniformed people? Oh my God, I just read something else about the uniforms. What did I just read? And I was like, oh shit, there's gonna be one more thing that's gonna be against these people. Now the thing about it being epi is I don't see my epi cards. I don't see any of them. Like, I see Six of Pentacles. I don't see Six of Cups. So I'm not seeing any epi cards whatsoever. Not in our standard. I do got a King of Pentacles. Okay, I lied. Because here's a Six of Cups right under the King of Pentacles. Okay. So, because I also have a Four of Pentacles here in reverse, which is like releasing secrets to me. That's usually what I read it as. Hey, Angie girl. So I usually read this as releasing secrets, the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles directly across the street from the King of Pentacles, releasing secrets. Oh, and the Hermit is right behind it. Oh, and so is the Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands. Yay. And then the High Priestess. Okay, so who are we reading on? You're giving me goosebumps. So you gotta fill me in here. That's literally part of my prayer was be clear. Because I saw the Three of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Are you butting in? Is that what you're doing? Are you changing the story? Because we said we're going to read on Hayden. Are you changing the story? Are you taking over? Yeah, we're taking over. Okay, you're taking over. Well, you're going to have to be clear. Who are we reading on? Because this was a takeover. This is not where I wanted to go. This is September. All right, we are looking at September. Okay, so we're going to skip September in front of the line. 44 minutes, but like, we're just getting started. Who woke Susie up? Who woke Susie up? You can't sit with us. You gotta get out. You gotta get out the friend group. You were not supposed to wake up Susie. Susie! I am sorry, girl. I'm so sorry. I forgot. Tonight was, or last night, or whatever, was the full moon. I forgot. So, I forgot, okay? I forgot. Anyway, I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, I do think we just skipped a line. This right no vote for me. Oh, but I want to look like a Chucky doll. Like, oh my God. All right, we are skipping line. This is September. This is September. And remember, I was starting to say, I wonder if we're going to have midterms. Truly. Okay, whose? Who is this? Who is this? All right, so let's look at it then. If we're looking at it as September, this is a quick September, hopefully quick, September overview. So we're starting off with some big energy. We're starting off with the death energy in reverse. So it could be a rebirth type of thing, but it feels like no. We also came with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and so this is feeling like go with God, crispy. This is feeling like that energy of more people dying and people crossing over. I do think there's going to be somebody good. When we pulled a card real quick to see what else that meant, 5 of Pentacles was the first one, so I do think it's going to be 5. Oh, you're hearing no. I'm hearing a like, I don't know if we're getting them. So let's take a look at that in a little bit. But I know we said if there are, it's going to be Cheaterville, but I'm getting a strange feeling like there might not be. And I'm wondering why. I'm wondering why. And I don't think it got anything to really do with about the Supremes. So I'm wondering why. I'm wondering if that means there's a coming in. Okay, so again, that Two of Swords, this is very interesting because we've had a lot of Two of Swords energy lately, and this is big decision making. Oh, you're getting a no too. Y'all are giving me chills. This is big decision making. So there is a really big decision on the horizons that's happening for certain people. I'm wondering if it is, do we expose the death now? Because if y'all know, they're finna do a whole shit show about Charlie, right? They're even having an RNC Charlie weekend type of shit, right? And yes, I'm using that word because that's what it's gonna be. So, what's a not sure? How does that look on your rods? So let's put that to Nyx and see what Nyx says. We'll put that one to Nyx. All right, so, but I'm seeing a 4 of Pentacles. It feels like secrets coming out. I'm also seeing a Hermit. So, y'all know sometimes a Hermit, for me, is spirit walking. Oh, okay. This feels like spirit walking like type of deal, right? And then we got the 8 of Swords. Is it an investigation happens and somebody finds their ass in jail? And we're not talking a liberal, a Democrat, a radical, blah, blah, blah. I think we're talking somebody of significance. Possibly. Because there's leaks coming out, right? About people making money after he does a certain thing. We already knew that, but now this is like even gross. Like, not in the video, but something else. Like how they're shorting. Like, for instance, the video that you guys just did about, that golf club place, that they were doing that to short their, I'm using the wrong terms, so don't think I understand anything about stocks. I really don't. But basically, because I've had my stocks bought out, and I'm like, oh, you could have gave me more than this, because it was worth more than this a little bit ago, right? So they deliberately were tanking the price from, the people, boycotting or having a negative sentiment. And so they are like, oh, look, now our stock is tanked. We can only give you $5. Like that kind of thing. So apparently that's what that was, right? Because there's no way that passed all the marketing levels. There's no way. There's no way a bully on a playground on the golf course passed the levels. I forgot what I was writing. God damn. What was I writing? Well, that just buttered my biscuits. I don't know. I forgot what I was writing. Okay, but anyway, Eight of Swords is something about a significant person going to jail. That's all I remember, but I don't know what I was writing. And that... Has anybody seen Sean? It's 5 o'clock. She's late. Anyway, so there's 5 of Wands. Or is it 5:30 she gets on? Okay, and this had the Knight of Swords again. So that's... Oh, and the World card again. Just like we just had on the other side. And a 6 of Swords. Okay. Whoop. And a 9 of Cups again. Okay, we just had these in my other deck. So this is interesting. So September, what are you telling me? We're going to start from the top so that we can be really clear. Now that I know what we're talking about, I want to be very, very clear. Very, very clear. She can't comment again? Is there any chance she got banned by accident? Hold on. There might be. I wonder if I can find like blocked people or something. Because it might have happened when somebody else was getting blocked. But she can find the channel. Let me see. Can you like stop being big? Go small. All of a sudden my screen is so big and I don't want it to be. There it is. There's the X. Okay. Sorry. How do you find your subscribers? How do you find your subscribers, honey? Wait, Sean, are you a member or a subscriber? If you're a member, it might be easier to find. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Okay, member. See if you can, I'm looking in comments to see if there might be a comment that I didn't respond to. Because when y'all leave more than one comment, sometimes I don't respond to it. We can't have Sean on the outside of life. She got to be part of the group. She got to come sit with us. Okay, let me see. How do I find people? I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I don't really do YouTube like this. So, viewer posts. Can you try to make a post on my page and let me see if your name shows up? Or can you tag my name under, say, like a post on my page, and then let me see if it comes through, then I might be able to hover over your name and see how I can deal with that. Yeah, we need Becky with the tech support. Oh my God, thank you to you 4 people who have become subscribers in the last couple minutes. I guess you want to talk with us. You can come sit with us. But when you come in, you got to drop your name because that's how we build community. All right. Okay, let me see all subscribers. I think that'll help me find her. Bring me a drink. Alrighty. Is it showing that you're a subscriber to you still or no? Your name is Sean. You would be way back yonder. So you'd be part of my originals. Get to the end. I just want to go to the end of the thing. Oh snap! That was lightning. Ooh. All right, go to the beginning. Okay. Dang, Sean, when did you join? I don't see. That's July. Wait. Did y'all hear that thunder? Thunder. Thunder. Okay, all these say 26. Where is my 25s? How come they don't show you? Yeah, Yeah, August 25. Where are my 25s? Let me do lifetime. It won't let me see my 25s. Okay, let's go. All right, now we're in December. That's when I started showing around here. Seriously, Seraphin, Shady, Sylvia. That's February. Did you join in February? She's a Super Friends? Okay. So she's one of the subscribers? No, she's a member. I don't see her on the member. I'm wondering if she accidentally got, what's the word? Accidentally blocked from the channel or something. I forgot how it happens. I forgot, like, what's the word? 'Cause I don't see her. February, March. Yeah, I don't see her under memberships anymore. So she's not showing up as a super friend. But you can find my page, right? I don't know how this works. Yeah, like, how can she be shadow banned? Did you say something ridiculous? Turn it off and turn it right back on. She's on YT help desk right now. Okay, thank you. Let me know, Carly, what she come up with. 'Cause I don't see her go. I'm wondering if we accidentally banned her. I don't know if you can ban somebody. Hold on. Let me click a well, I ain't a random on here. Hold on. Since you're a user. Okay, so I have put a user in timeout, hide user on this channel. I wonder if she got hidden. How do you find hidden people? I don't know, girl. I'm so lost. Okay. Yeah, you're not under Super Friends. Because there's 7 of you wonderful people. And I lost 2. So I don't know if you're one of the 2 that is gone. So, how do you do it? And then I look under subscribers. I don't see your name under subscribers. So I think you must be hidden from the channel. And I need to know how to unhide you. Oh, let me see that. Let me see if I can find it. Unhide a person. Y'all, pause for the cause. Unhide a person on YouTube. Go to YouTube Studio, go to Settings, select Community, go to Hidden. Okay, hold on. Community, Hidden. That's held. What part? Wait, hold on. Community, find the Hidden Users box. Where is that? Find the Hidden User box. I don't know where it is. Sorry. I'm just having a random day right now. Where is a hidden user box? I don't want content type. I don't want unresponded. I want search. Search. Hidden user. Sunny is not a hidden user. Wait, has Sunny been here? Is she possibly hidden? Okay, not published. So let's get that out the way. I don't know. You guys, I don't see a hidden user box. I think they made that up. Filter. Okay, public subscribers. Did she make a post? Maybe I can see if she made a post. Yeah, we gotta free our homie. Hold on, community moderation. Who can subscribe? But how do you find hidden subscribers? Because what if I do that to somebody again? Okay, let me put, that's not clear. Oh, I don't see a hidden users box. Anyway, you can't see a hidden users box is usually due to one thing. If you're on a phone or a tablet, I'm on a computer. New tab, blah, 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 blah. Click on settings, select moderate. I did that. I don't see it. I'm in settings. I went to community moderation, user management. You are my moderators. Wait, who's Jennifer Dempsey? Okay, found it. Hidden users. All right, so let's see if she's in here. Because we got to get our shine back. Sharky Players. Mac. These some weird ass names. No, girl. Your name is not in here. Rachel and Beyond. Sissy. Sharky. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go with the AI tech. Can you unsubscribe and subscribe again, please? I'm sorry, babes. Good night, Suze. Can you do that? Can you subscribe and unsubscribe? Yeah, we're gonna go with the tech tech solution. I checked hidden users, and the person I'm trying to find isn't there, but she is not able to comment on my videos. Does that mean she is YouTube shadow banned? I wonder if they do that, like Meta. Because I've had like in Facebook where they're like, you can't comment for 2 weeks. Oh no, you are in a comment shadow ban. You can still type and see your own comments, but the comments are completely invisible to me and the rest of the public. So this is a YouTube thing. This is a YouTube thing. This is not on my end. I think it was the last time we had a video together and we said some very incendiary words. I forgot who we were talking about, but I think that's what that is, girl. I think that's what that is. I think that's what that is. Let me see. Apply. Okay. Yeah, that's what that is, honey. Yep. Sorry, girl. Well, let me see. How long does one last? Hold on. We need it. Girl, make a whole new channel, girl. Come back. How? Do you have another Gmail account? Just make another YouTube page with that one. How long does it last? Oh, they said it could be on your device. Have you tried a different device? It could be 24 hours to 28 days, depending on how you were flagged. And I don't have any comments from you held in review, so that ain't it. Yeah, if you have another Google account, oops. Yeah, this is YouTube. This is YouTube doing it to you. All right, so you either have a severe account shadow ban, which is a system-wide suppression if you were flagged with policy violations on other ones, like spam or something, or scam. The fix. This it could take several weeks to... What? You shouldn't have any spammy behavior with me. And then it says strict restricted conflict is if they Oh, I can add you as an approved user on my channel. But I don't know if that will get around it. Let me see. Oh, girl, judgment. Yep, they judging you, child. They're judging you. They got you in the shadows. Mm-hmm. But you'll be released soon. They're going to free my homie soon. But there's something about this extreme. I think it might have been the extreme language because I forgot who we were talking about. But we were talking trash. Because there's a temperance card and then there's a broke their rules card. Something about them comments though, for real. And that's why you were shadow banned and not actually expelled. So this was some consequence to that. But it is Big Brother overreach. Okay. They got my homie locked up. Go ahead and make a new account. Oh my God. The cards just told the story. They got my homie locked up. Come back, Sean. Come back. All right. We're going to have to code word even more. Locked up, they won't let her out. Oh my God. Thank you for bringing that to my attention because I was like, she's not here. Okay. All right. So let's go to Hayden. Let's look at Hayden. Wait, this ain't Hayden. Hold on. Pause. We're going to, well, okay. Let's do September really quickly. September overview. Nah, because that last time we went there, I think we were using cockamamie words. Just get rid of the amamie words. It went there. Somebody else might be shadow banned and I don't know. Hey, Shannon. Because Sean and the other person, I can't remember who was talking with her. This was last week. This was like just last week. I wonder if she's shadow banned. I don't know. All right, so we're going to talk about September overview real quick. We are now 1 hour and 7 minutes in. And it's about to storm out there. So you know I'm going to have to get some good sleep in a little bit. Because I do that storm sleep. All right. So, ooh. Ace of Cups. It came out again. So that original reading was about September. All right, so let's back this thing up. So we have the Ace of Cups here. You know, I've been reading this as blue white. Oh my God, I did not notice that, you guys. Wait a second. Look at those things. What are those? What are those? Look at it. Y'all know what those are? Let me add her to my list. I think we're about to see something with a certain lady we call Lotus. In September. Because remember, last year in September, she dropped a book. And that's how I met a lot of you guys, because I played the audiobook because I had COVID and couldn't talk. So, I think this is what we're doing. I think we have the lady. I think the lady. Listen here, Lightning. I'm going to need you to be good. Now, one of the things that had me thinking about her is we got the Nine of Swords in reverse, y'all. Oh, hold on. What are we about to find out? Is this about Hockey, who did not do his job? Because, honey, we also have the Five of Wands. And if you notice with this guy's face, it feels like he's running. It feels like he's running away from them. The rats abandon ship by one, by two, hurrah, hurrah. The ants and the rats abandon the ship 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. No, we are on what September is supposed to be bringing. But apparently it's going to be... We are about to get the drop. I think we're about to get a drop, y'all. I think we're about to get a drop. I think we're about to get a drop. I think we're about to get a drop on what has happened. I think. We'll review. I gotta clear it up, but I think this is what I'm getting. Because look what I'm also getting. He lost, but yet he's the emperor. Illusions and delusions. Ceding ground instead of protecting it. The grift behind the 3 people who were supposed to stand up for her. The death card again. They thought they were going to kill her, like she would never come back, but guess what? She's back. And then the lovers. I think Hockey has just exposed his hand. I think Hockey's exposed his hand. They were supposed to be lovers, being, not technically you people, but they were supposed to be lovers, being that they were on the same team. He knew what the plan was supposed to be, and he didn't execute the plan. You see her in her blue dress? Instead, he listened to the serpent. Okay. Then we have who he's really with instead of her. He's made the wrong choice. He's drank the Kool-Aid. And he became, y'all remember, when we read on Hockey, we kept getting the Knight of Pentacles. So he became the freaking Knight of Pentacles. And you know who has this information? The King of Cups. Now, is this King of Cups our dear Connie? Can't be. But I think so. Now, mind you, Connie wasn't in place because our elections were before theirs. I think he got in place around April or so. But I think we got this also, is the fact that they've been sitting on this information, wondering when they were going to drop this information. But if you notice, the pig is flying, or the fish is flying. So, while I'm not getting a whole bunch of pentacles, in fact, the only pentacle I got was the shadow people and his mercenary self. Those are the only pentacles I got out of this entirety of cards. I think September is the reveal. I could be wrong, but as I was saying, I want to talk about September. Then I got the doubt about midterms. As I was talking about September, I think this is what is going to be the issue. Because we have a 6 of Wands, not an actual victory. In fact, this is the truth. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the 9 of Pentacles, and as you'll remember, whenever we see the 9 of Pentacles, I think of them examining the proof. And the 8 of Pentacles is what they did, the shenanigans. This is interesting. I think another foreign country is also going to weigh in on this. Speaking of foreign countries, we are definitely talking about that. We have 3 of Wands and a King of Wands. And you know, the King of Wands is a certain butcher prince. I think the world is now fed up because look at who else we're having. We have the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups tends to be our pedo case, right? So it reminds me of the children who were abused and mishandled. And then that brings us to the 4 of Cups. This is refusing to continue with the bullshit. You guys, I think September is the time. Because there's the Magician. I think he's about to spill also because he's literally hung up. This is interesting because I also have the Empress and the Sun. The Empress is the vertical country. Mind you, it's not in reverse. However, I think this is the Empress doing the right thing for the wrong reason. In other words, to get back at them. I think that's why the CIA guy actually went there. Not just for help, but also they were threatened. That's why it was so sudden. But the sun is right behind it. And I think it's the Empress who's about to be the sun in this case, who's about to deliver some much needed news about some switcheroo. Indeed. In frickin' deed. I'm excited because there's the Eight of Cups. They're not going to be able to deny it. They're not going to be able to distance themselves. They're not going to be able to walk away from the evidence, and their world domination is going to be incomplete because the safe is going to be opened. You guys, I think September is the time. Because we got the Page of Cups, you know who the frick that is. And then we have the Devil being released, and the secrets coming out, and the Two of Wands plans as they try to skedaddle off the ship. Except the Knight of Swords is coming. Look at the Queen of Wands. I think, oh my dear, I think the nations are pissed and they're tired. Because we got Connie, we have Butcher, and now we have Ira. 3 of the countries in here that do not like them. I don't see a star. I don't see a hidden figure. So that's not the Izzy place. This is the people. These are the people who are pissed at a decision that has been lately made. A decision we may not totally know of, but I think Russia is about to pull the rug from under them because they think they secured a deal, except they did not. We're getting unprecedented times, people, and I think it's going to lock some people up. I think we're going to finally get our freaking wish of knowing about the abuses of power and starting to move on through this freaking place. Now, who's the King of Pentacles who also has this information? I keep forgetting who we come up with. This feels like a billionaire who switched places. Meaning, instead of being fidelity to this thing, they're now going to try to save their own ass with their money. I don't know who's Big Mac, but this is interesting. There's the Hermit. And the Two of Pentacles. And the Chariot in reverse. Okay, now that troubles me. The Chariot in reverse. But it is followed by the Page of Swords, Page of Wands, and you know who that is. I don't see Mackie, because we got the Butcher instead of Mackie. Mackie was our King of Wands in the upright. We got it in the reverse. So that is, you know, Butcher. However, that said, I do think Connie and Mackie, because, like, come on, they speak the same language. I think they're actually tied together in that particular part of the card. Because that's what I was actually getting. That's why I was like, I don't think it's Connie. Connie's macking, so to speak. And the Knight of Cups comes right after the Page of Wands. You know the Page of Wands is that boy Shady. Shady Pants. And the Seven of Pentacles, the thing that we've been waiting to see. And all of Congress running away from these people. Yo, I think September is what we're looking at for a revelation. Because the Queen of Pentacles is here. And my, oh my. She looks like a woman scorned. And she has her billy goat gruff. I think this is some woman who is now turning... Oh! I think these are a couple of women. And you know, both of these was toasty at one point. But this woman looks like Susie. And this woman looks like Margie. Interesting. Interesting. Followed by the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is about paying the piper. There's the Tower. And you're not going to be strong enough to defend yourself because they've done the work. They have all the files. They have cases ready to go and be filed as soon as things happen. There it is, hitting real fast. Wheel of Fortune. Again, you're not going to be able to escape karma. This is coming at you. Ten of Swords, the people finding the end of the tunnel finally. Now, here's the problem. Justice is in reverse. Who's is going to elude justice? Because there's the treason right behind justice. Okay, but Temperance is still in a balance. All right, and then we got the High Priestess. And then we have the Four Swords, and then we have the Star. And then we have the Five of Cups. Those all together are really strange. Sneeze? No. That's strange. That's a strange compilation of cards. Because again, that was the Temperance in reverse, High Priestess. Wait, no. It was the Justice card in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, Temperance in reverse, High Priestess in reverse. Where did you go? Where did you go, George? Where did you go? Because I know the Star was here, but oh, there it is. The Four of Swords was there in reverse, and then we had the Star in reverse. That's a sus collection of things. This is talking about Izzy Baby at this point. And then followed by the pedo men. What? This is an interesting thing. This is revelation, honey, because there's a Hierophant, there's ten of Pentacles, and finally the Four of Wands. This is revelation. Revelation. Okay. Let's see. Because there was a King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Whoa. Y'all know who that is. Papa from that. See, that's the thing. When I get the Magician in reverse, it is Musk. When I get it in the upright, it's Papa. But we already had it, you know? So, I wonder if he can also be the Hermit. Because I think he can count as the Hermit since he's walking two worlds, so to speak. He might be able to count as the Hermit. Or maybe the Ace of Cups. Maybe we should give him a different thing. We'll see if a different thing comes out for him. Maybe he's the Ace of Cups. Or like a King of Cups himself. Because it would be spiritual. Huh. Okay. All right. September. Are you going to reveal... Oh, that's the next question. Are you... Wait. Oh. Okay. You're right. It's the next question. But let me see real quick, okay? Yes. Whatever you're thinking. Yes. That's what I just said. All right. Anyway. Okay. Boom. High Priestess. This is... It's a maybe card. But for me... I'm taking it as a yes card. But let's continue. We're going to see what the difference is. Okay. It's a Four of Cups and a King of Cups. These are both no cards. But there's a Five of Cups. And then a Nine of Cups. That's a lot of cup energy. This is spiritual. Spiritual, not emotional. This is spiritual. Okay. All of this is spiritual. What is a High Priestess? Is she a water? Or is she a fire? Or is she an air? I don't know. I think the Ace of Cups would be good for Papa Pope because you drink from the chalice, like that thing. I think that would be good for him. All right, so the Nine of Cups, not getting their... Okay, the hidden agenda, not getting their wish, losses, and then refusals, and then King of Cups in reverse. King of Cups in reverse is... That's usually cushy, baby. But cushy's part of the thing. Hockey and cushy. Now it's creating a spotlight that Kush thought he wanted, but I don't think he really knows he doesn't want it. Because now, okay, because then we have Shady, then we have treason, then we have justice, then we have a strategy. They're scared. Okay. a sneaky little strategy followed by the fear and anxiety, and the Emperor being down, and the Five of Wands, their weapons being no good, being down. Okay, losing sleep over this because he can't decide. Then there's the Six of Wands trying to claim victory. There's a Chariot here, but this is like, it feels like a projection of things, but it's not true because the Two of Pentacles is in reverse and the Five of Pentacles is here and that Knight is here. Wait, there's a whole bunch of Pentacles here. Ace of Pentacles is here. Whoa, wait, that's a lot of Pentacles. That's 4 Pentacles in a row. Okay, so September is saying there are hidden agendas. There are hidden agendas afoot. All right, so we'll start there with the High Priestess. What'd you get, honey? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Hidden agendas. So there's something afoot. Something big afoot in September, but it has to do with the rats running. Interesting. It does. But this has laid flat, so these are possibilities, not yeses or nos. Okay, these have just laid just like this when they came out. So we're going to read them as the challenges, and let's see if they overcome them. So we got a Seven of Wands, Temperance, and a Ten of Wands as their challenges. It feels like documents and files. Ten of Wands. This is a challenge. Will they be able to get rid of all of them? Because I heard there's shredding. I heard there's, you know, shredding music every day now because they're expecting it. I hear there's deletions happening because they're expecting people to start looking once they get access. So I think this is definitely a challenge here. Temperance and moderation. Again, this is on a flat, so I think this is talking about a different thing. Remember, we said he's basically like the friar in Romeo and Juliet. He was a messenger. Girl, I got chills reading that. Like, they're still slowly standing up. Let's put that down for Nyx. That. Okay. And then we have a Seven of Wands. So the question is, will they be able to stand their ground or not? All right, so September is saying there's a bunch of things up in the air. One, there's proof, there's files, there's documents. Two, will they be able to protect them, get rid of them, stand their ground, stand the assault that's getting ready to come? And then three, the other part about this, with this being Temperance on its side, is also telling me there's uncertainty because, you know, on one hand, you have somebody coming out all demure and decorum, and then you have somebody going, bomb them all, you know? So it's like, I don't know how to behave because you're being extreme when we're trying to calm things down. And I think you're being extreme on purpose so that we can't calm things down. So there's that part that's happening. So that's a challenge. So there's a hidden agenda. Okay, something's cooking for September. Now, the other energy under this is a Five of Cups and a Ten of Swords. Both of these in reverse, followed by the Wheel energy here. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, followed by the Four of Cups in reverse. So that means New World Order, New World Energy, and the Eight of Wands flying out. There's the King of Cups again. Carney's doing something. And they're bringing the information. This now, the Six of Swords now feels like intelligence. It is going to be traveling, getting where it needs to go. Again, Congress is disjointed. They're not a family. They are about to start ratting and telling on each other. The Knight of Swords came back too. Okay, that's wild. The Knight of Swords came back. The Magician in reverse came back. The Tower in reverse came back. I shuffled these cards. I think we got movement. We don't have big enough movement because the Chariot is still in reverse, but I think we're getting movement. And this is crazy. It feels like they're going to try to pay somebody, or somebody's delivering the information, because again, it's followed by the Hermit. The Hermit's going to examine everything, or has examined everything. And there's the Hangman, and the Judgment, and the Hierophant, and the Three of Cups. I think this is going to be a multifaceted assault. different things. Documents are the trap. It could be, because I think that, you know what? Didn't we just read that? That on the plane was docs or documents? Like trying to, hey, can you watch these? Can you hide these for us? And I was like, that's dumb. That's super dumb. Like, why would you give them information against you? Yeah. Okay, who's that? Exactly. They're going to misabuse that power. Like, why would you take stuff to Russia saying, hey, can you be a friend? You fool. You have given them what they needed, and it will backfire. It will backfire. That nine of Pentacles is like, if this ain't going the way you want, baby, you just gave me evidence. I'm going to use it against you. Yikes. Okay, September, last time. September. Oh, I didn't finish it. September. Okay. September. Look, September finna be wild. Buckle in. If you thought August was wild, if you thought July was wild, September is like, my turn. We're starting out with the Tower. The thing that has been put off for a very long time is about to find its way in front of us. Interesting enough, too, the Tower, the information, 9/11, that's strange, but we got these two jokers back. We have the Magician again and the Temperance in reverse. This is some serious energy. I'm not going to keep reading on September. We'll read on September tomorrow. Because, y'all, it feels like a lot. It feels like a lot. So, this is the High Priestess again. Hidden agendas becoming known. And the Ten of Wands, unable to carry the burden of those files, of the proof, of the messaging. Yeah, 2 by 2. You're run over. There's the Hangman again. And the Knight of Swords again. And the Hermit and the Ten of Cups again. The thing we've been waiting on, 7 of Pentacles. And there's that 6 of Swords. Time to cross the path. Something Carney's going to do is going to give them stress. And I'm for it. I'm so for it. I have chills. I'm so for it. And there's the 8 of Wands. And the Page of Wands again. Shady's gonna get caught up in this shit. He might actually find himself becoming Prez as like, I'm gonna use y'all favorite word of distraction. It might let him become Prez for the 5 minutes he's gonna get to do it. And then it'll be down after that. I think the Tower could be them stepping in to try to make him Prez. Like, hey, we changed it. Back away now. We're good. But it's like, no, your cabinet's still the same. We're still coming. That's why the Tower feels like it's upside down. That they're trying to delay some more. And it could be by offering up Shady. Huh. And there's Narco. That pisses him off. But it looks like what goes around comes around. Narco's about to get his karma. Interesting. I hope they don't really get his son. Because, you know, they are threatening to do that. There's something Narco's not going to be able to withstand. And, of course, it's going to be karma. Alright, we got some real stuff about to happen. Some players who thought they were on top of the world are going to find themselves at the bottom of the barrel. Okay. One of those will be Shady. So, he's been coming out real confident lately, and now it's in the reverse. So he's no longer coming out confident. We got the 7 of Cups. People are not going to fall for that illusion. There's the Devil. Yep, you are tied. You're going down 2. And the shenanigans shows up. And the way that they have eluded justice, but now the Sun is here. And they're not going to be able to elude it anymore. Interesting. All right, I see some interesting stuff here. September promises to be a ride. All right. Just real quick, let's ask if there will be, not mail-ins, but will there be, as of right now, there's something coming extremely fast. This 8 of Wands has come out every time now. There's something coming out extremely fast that is going to make things change in a blink of an eye. And it's going to help us get out of this shit. Not all of it, because, you know, it's a lot of slow stuff. But there's something coming. Sean, have you made your new person yet? September's interesting. But we are still going to lose people, remember that. Okay. What was I asking? Yeah, like I said, we're going to lose people. There are 8 of Cups. There's some people going to be walking away, but it's still a release from this devil. Congress is completely fractured. The 10 of Cups came out, what, 3-4 times now? What is that? I don't know what that is. Ooh, yep, something about the secret, something about the moon. This could be by the next full moon. That Empress, yep, she's gonna do something, and they ain't gonna like it. It's gonna be very isolating. They're not gonna like it. I don't mean for America, I mean for them. I feel it, I feel it, I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. Congress is extremely disjointed. There's a whole lot of, MTG is going to find her way too. I know this could count as Ira, but this is MTG. Queen of Wands is her game. She's going to talk some shit. And she's the first thing that sprung to my head when I thought of it. Like when I saw it. In fact, matter of fact, isn't September about when she announced her retirement? Somewhere around there. There's an Empress in reverse. Okay, so will there be, as of right now, is there going to be midterms? As of right now, as of the current energy, am I sticking? Okay. Can I stick with these? Okay. In this current energy, are we looking at having midterms? I don't think so. I mean, this is a yes card as the Empress, but it's in the reverse, and this is telling me this has something to do with vodka. I think it's going to be in such a way that is so compromised that we can't go forward, which is the plan. The Star card, which is the plan. And they're going to think that's going to lead to victory, but it's not. We have the Queen of Wands here, and we have the Chariot here, and we have the Eight of Wands again, and I think we have the vets who are going to go rogue, or that's a hitman. That could happen. Like, these people forgot they're pissing everybody off, so that could happen. The other card that I'm seeing at the very bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. So this is a release from these people. We are no longer, I feel like we're no longer going to be bound by rules and strictures of what to do. This feels like things coming off. Gloves coming off, bets coming off. It feels like something's coming off. Because here's the Hangman. That's getting a new perspective. The Eight of Cups walking away. The 10 of Cups, the people being together. The 6 of Cups, definitely, the files never leave. That information never leaves. Yeah, they're very compromised is what I'm getting. The Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles, and the Lovers, and the World. And that Knight of Cups, how he was the Trojan. I think this information is going to come out, that he was a Trojan horse. His only job was to tear shit up. And so he grifted as much as he could. There's a Judgment here. And Temperance, finally. Thank you for coming in the upright. That means we're going to get this shit together. Even though Justice is elusive. And Death is in reverse too. But there's the Page of Wands in reverse. I think Homeboy's going to be gone. And Four of Wands. And then we celebrate. We celebrate them leaving out of the house that is white. I do see something different. And there's the Hermit. Like I said, people have their job. They have their work that they're doing. They're looking at the files. They're looking at banking records. They're looking at everything. Somebody's taking a note. This is a crime. This is a crime. This is a crime. Somebody is cross-referencing it with Constitution, right? So please understand, just because you don't see shit happening, don't mean it's not happening. It doesn't mean it's not happening. These people are getting their life together right now. They're getting their life together. But I think Vodka's going to drop the proverbial bomb on them. Is Susie listening? She should not be listening. She should be asleep. Okay. Yep. And it's something they're not going to be able to overpower. They'll be overpowered. And then the Four of Swords is coming to an end. But it's also the damn sleeping people moving into action and then getting victory from that way, because now we are no longer bound to, this is not how things are done. Well, it's a new game. And then there's the Three of Cups here. While that's usually my pedo man, this feels like 3 people working together, because that Hermit card was still there on top of that. Ooh, And then the Nine of Cups is there. So this is what we want, what we wish. So, oh, and then the King of Swords was right behind him. Nine of Cups, King of Swords. Temperance said, girl, we ain't leave you. What? Hello. And then the Chariot is finally in the upright. Hello. Okay. Get it? Finally, because the Chariot was worrying me. I'm like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Okay. That's interesting stuff. Let's move on. Thank you. We will circle back to you tomorrow when we do the September reading, because God dog, it looks explosive. It looks explosive. It's going to make a great movie someday, y'all. I promise. Oh, okay. It's going to make a great movie someday. I promise. Just stick around so we can watch it together. Movie night, okay? For the rest of our lives. Because this stuff you cannot put in a 2-hour movie. All right. Hayden. Oh, you wanted me to use those for that. Is there any other cards I can use for Hayden? Okay, what card? Oh, girl cards. I'm like, what world card? Okay. Girl card as in the purple ones? Okay. All right. So, I guess that's where we're going. Hey, you just wanted us to see September 1st. And I thought I was impatient. All right. So, let's look at Hayden Panettiere. First of all, let's see what lies beneath. I want to see what's going on. Movies, series, documentaries, true crime. Like, we got so much to watch. I want a movie specifically called 2025. I want that one. I want one specifically called Butler. I want that one. I want one specifically called Jack. I want that one. I want one specifically called... Oh, who's the other guy I wanted to watch? I forgot the other guy. I want one on Barry. Listen. Jen, you see what we talking about with that movie? With the Clancy movie. It's like, okay, did anybody else grow up on Lifetime stories? Like I did. I stopped watching them after a while, first of all, because I cut cable, right? Because, like, why does my cable bill change every month? It's the same number of channels, like that kind of thing. But it feels like a Lifetime movie. I feel like I've watched this movie before. And I'm like, because I didn't know he wet the lady with a water hose. What? To try to make her temperature go down so she would catch hypothermia and die? Like, how many ways did you try to... How many ways did you try to... Oh. Why did this reading just come out on Pat? Damn, I can't talk about something different while I'm shuffling. Why? First of all, I don't read reversals in this, but I will now because letting go is in reverse, which he did not do. And then she's standing on the edge of a cliff. So it's like he pushed her off, you know? Then we got the bottom, because baby, that's where he's gonna be. And then we got the echo chamber, where it literally says, you curated the voices that agree with you. Y'all know we got this for his friend yesterday. And then we got poison. Because what did he do to her cup? Are you kidding me? Okay, Pat. I didn't mean to talk about you, boy. Let's go back to Hayden. Wait, no. That's also Hayden. Okay, show me that again. That's also Hayden. Isn't it weird how we're having all these weird murders of women by their partners this past month? Poison came back? Okay. He drugged her. I'm done. That's it. He drugged her. Wow. He did it. He did it. She did not want to do it. He did it. He did it. It's not she was trying to party with him. He did it. We got the sociopath gaze, right? We have landmine. Her landmine was opening the door. She should not have. He already beat her before. He was stalking her. No, 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 no. Then we got scorekeeping. He was using her for money. And again, poison. And the hamster wheel. Being on that over and over and over again. I could read the little things, but I won't. Because these words are saying enough. Right? So, oh, then we also have projection and the filter. Okay, I think we can stop there. So, she has her associate. She had, oh God, it's weird. I like talking about people in present tense, so I'm going to keep it that way. That she has her a sociopath as well. So, if you did not watch the video, what's his name? His name is Brian too, just like the guy who killed the 4 people in Idaho. Hold on, let me see if I can find him smiling. Brian, hold on, Hayden, TMZ interview. There we go. Don't break. Okay, so there's a TMZ interview. Hickerson. Whoa, the name you said was Hillerton. Is that close to what you're talking about? Because his last name is Hickerson. Anywho, I'm going to show you. Let's see if I can, let's see if this is the right one. Unmute side.
So what did you think?
Hayden's book's incredible.
Despite some of the, kind of rehashing some of the things that happened between you guys, you still thought it was good?
No, I think it's great. I think everyone should read it. I mean, the domestic violence stuff that I think is like 272, page 272, my chapter. Everybody should read it.
Still thought it was good?
Okay, first of all, he's high. That's one thing. He's real high on this thing. Okay? Now look at her face. Oh, I know she was pissed they assigned this thing to her. Because what? Hold on. Is Sean here? No, I don't see Sean. Sean, girl, where you at? We need you in the comments. Alright. Oh, wait. Dang, she got to wait 20 minutes. Hold on. I'm going to open the comments. Don't y'all crazy people come in here. I will put it back on. Let's see. Any duration. Still got to be a subscriber to talk to us. Okay. Sean, if you're here, girl, please come talk to us. You can now come in. You got to wait 20 minutes. All right. So, watch this stuff right here. This crazy ass man. Like, look at her face. Like, ugh, she's disgusted with this dude. But then he's slurring and stuff.
Have you read Hayden's book? So what did you think?
Hayden's book's incredible.
Despite some of the, kind of rehashing some of the things that happened between you guys, you still thought it was good?
No, I think it's great. I think everyone should read it. I mean, the domestic violence stuff that I think is like 272, page 272, my chapter. Everybody should read it. Yeah.
How was it for you reading that?
Yeah. I mean, it was, who wants to read something about themselves like that, right? But, you got to be vulnerable. And, I did it. So,
Was there anything?
It's so weird. Oh, God, it's weird. I needed to see it from the TMZ page because, like, first of all, this video is really weird on her thing. And it's like, oh, it's screaming AI at me. But did you hear him? Like, I did it. So. And then there's something. Okay, hold on. There's more here because somebody put the comments here. That was 8 days ago? Oh, my God. It feels like it was yesterday.
That you asked Hayden to keep out of the book?
Yeah.
What did you not want her to talk about in the book?
So there's a story where I was drunk, right? Hayden was standing across the room, and I had a phone in my hand, and I said, Hayden, I said, I'll give you 10 seconds to run as fast as you can before I throw it at you.
Yeah, that would be very tough to read about yourself, but
Oh my God. Like the way she's, listen, the face this lady is giving this man is correct. She's like, yeah, that would be difficult to read about yourself. Probably difficult to have lived. Hold on.
also would be a horrific situation to be in as well.
Whoa.
Do you think this is an important chapter for not just survivors to read, but also for people that are abusers? Do you think it's important for both sides to be reading something like this?
I think it's more important for abusers. My biggest thing about domestic violence is I don't think it is taught early enough in life. Never in my life did I ever get taught what domestic violence was, right? Maybe if I did at an early age, maybe I wouldn't have done what I did.
Have you read Hayden's book?
What? Okay. Maybe if somebody taught me it wasn't good to hit people. Who needs to teach you that? Who needs to teach you that? Who needs to teach you that a grown-ass woman is a human being and not your punching bag? Or a grown-ass man, because, you know, domestic violence is in everything. And vice versa. I know women who have done that. Because my honey, he had an abusive wife. So, and that took a long time for him to even start healing from. But anyway, and that's so funny because I just saw the King of Wands, and that's an abusive thing. And then there's the Moon card, the Secret card. And you notice the wink. Okay? Like, that's how he feels about it. It's like, and somebody said, watch the full video. He's way worse than you see here. How is that possible? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. And then, you know, what I saw at Nancy Grace, here he is trying to juggle the drugs. Here, what I saw of Nancy Grace was that somebody there, because, you know, she has interviews and stuff, so I don't remember what the lady was, but she was like, he was selling her stuff, I guess, for his fix and stuff. And so apparently, like, he sold her vintage guitar, and I don't know. And then somebody supposedly heard screaming and crying before it happened. And then according to the story is like conflicting. So it's like his friend was in church and he was supposed to go out to lunch with him, and the friend left church and then came there and nobody answered. And then when he went in, he saw Brian just waking up off the bed, and then Hayden unresponsive. And so Nancy Grace is like, do you know how many times I've heard the story that you just woke up to somebody being dead? She's like, no, I don't believe that. And then another one was like, oh, and then he ran out to go somewhere and get something. Turned out it was supposed to be Narcan or something. It's weird. It's a weird story. And according to the card I just pulled out, I think he delivered. Look at this, y'all. This is the card we got for Patrick. This is the card we got for Patrick. Before I even knew the story for real, this is the card we got for Patrick. When I say, and he's such an abusive man, King of Wands, very abusive, and ended up with her death. But the funny thing about abusive people is they don't tend to kill themselves. Isn't that weird? Like, you don't mind killing somebody else, but you don't ever kill yourself. I think the friend might have been the dealer they get the stuff from. I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong. Because there's somebody here with this dealer. They're stressing here. Stressing out. So, if not dealer, supplier. There's a stressing out here. There's a high priestess of, you know, something hidden. So the story's not going to make sense. They're going to poke the shit out of the story and see different holes. The Four of Wands here showing that there was no good relationship. The Page of Swords, I don't think they were seeing each other at the time. I think she just let him in. Like, he's like, let me in to talk or something like that. I don't think so, because I feel an exhausted woman. That's interesting. Like, I'm feeling really exhausted right now. Like, you know how somebody answers the door, like, what do you want? I feel that exhaustion just settle. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Because then I got to do next. Because we got to get into September for tonight. Oh, man. Oh, he's going to pay. 7 of Swords. Ooh, and the 2 of Swords. They're not going to be able to get the story together because they're not going to be able to keep it together because it's not the truth. And if it's not the truth, then you have to remember your lies. You never have to remember the truth. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Show me Hayden, please. Oh, girl. Oh, that's who's... Okay. I've been seeing the gold light all night. And it's like closer than it normally is. Like it feels like it's in my eye. like that kind of way. Like that close. And then I was just like, oh, that's you. And then I got the goosebumps. Okay. Oh, hello. I was wondering who was here. I kept... And then my nose is doing that thing. Okay. No, I'm not channeling tonight. I mean, right now. Oh, girl. For real. Whew. No, I'm not doing it. Okay. Yeah, he did. Oh, my God. Hi. I'm acknowledging you. Hello. But no, I'm not channeling. No, we're not doing the wands. Rods. Those take too long. Okay. Maybe it'll work with the pendulum. Anyway, yes. She feels like she's actually been sober. 4 of Pentacles here. Feels like she's sober. And was really looking forward to life and the legacy, and he took away her time with her daughter, the 6 of Cups. So that feels like definitely the thing that she's most upset about is her daughter now being unprotected. Please don't make me cry. Does she have a mom? It feels like you have a mom who will take care of her. I wonder if you have a mom alive. Oh my God, why are you doing this? Okay, I got like swamped with grief just then, so it's definitely the daughter that she is most upset about. So the Knight of Swords here in reverse, he did take her life. He supplied it, made her take it. Either he stuck her with something or he like just made her take it. Because there's the King of Pentacles. He was the supplier of that stuff for her. Why are you showing me that? Okay. Because I'm getting the impression with the 5 of Swords that like he forced her to take, like I'm seeing like his hands on her jaw, you know, like making her take it. And given that it's in the reverse, it's like she just didn't have any more fight left. And it feels like she knew it. She knew this was going to be it. That this was going to be the last. This high priestess is like alone. Like she knew it. Okay. So I think they're going to find that the friend is not telling the truth. Obviously the boyfriend's not. Or not even boyfriend. Because he wasn't her boyfriend. The ex. They're going to find out that he wasn't telling the truth either. I think they're going to find out he wasn't even supposed to be there. And right under that is this Three of Cups, and it just feels like they're pouring out the life, you know? It just feels so different. Instead of like being in joy, receiving, and it just feels like so alone because it's following the High Priestess. Oh my God. Like she knew she was going to die. Oh, that's crazy. This Page of Wands in reverse. This feels like her younger self, to be honest. It feels like her soul self. Was he hired to do it? Interesting question. Honestly, it doesn't feel so. He just feels sociopathic enough, but I don't know. This feels like her younger self. So I'm thinking this is when this stuff first started happening to her. I don't know her story. But it feels like she was really young. So 12, early teens, something like that. But it feels of a time when she got knowledge she wasn't supposed to have. Like that kind of thing. A trauma or something that happened to her the first time she might have learned about drugs or whatever. There's something that's not that's there in her younger self type of thing. And there's this King of Cups. That's funny. I was saying King of Cups. It's a Knight of Cups. Because here's the King of Cups. Here's the abusive man. But this is how he portrayed himself romantically. He dated her like for that reason. He wanted her money. He wanted her prestige. He wanted to say he had the cheerleader. There's a Queen of Cups here. So she might have a mom or someone she calls or looks to like a mom that is feeling very brokenhearted right now. But that I see helping her with her daughter. I think it's someone she calls mom, maybe not necessarily her mother, but it definitely feels like her trying. So this is somebody with her trying, with her taking, this feels new, like recent. So this feels like a woman who was helping her get better or was like really supporting her in getting better. And now they have to pour one out for the homies, to put it that way. But no, the girl's in heaven. And I think that's like her form of heaven. And I feel like that's when she was like, I can let go. I don't think she was alone in the spirit world. I think she was just alone in the physical world. But I think part of her, I'm tired. I feel like she was met by her younger soul self, and some higher beings. Like there's like 3 here. Definitely dissatisfied. There was some home life stuff that was just not happening, and her trying to start a new day, new life. I think she rejected him, which is why he came over. And it feels like no matter how much she was trying, like she just could not start over. Like people wouldn't let her start over. Let's put it that way. She kept trying, and then they just would not let her start over. Was he hired? Like I say, it just feels like a really sadistic dude. I don't know. I do feel grace. There will be justice here. So this is evidence and justice. So this is definitely coming forth. Again, more stupid men. That it's going to come out. So he's going to be shown as the devil he is. And hopefully it's going to be a lot of time, because there's the 9 of Cups card and the 7 of Pentacles card. So it's like not blooming into fruition, like stagnant, like turned around. And then I have her Spirit card. We have the Hermit and then the Ace of Cups. So that's the Spirit walking. That's like, she's cool over there. I think it's just really missing her kid and not being there to protect her. But there's the Emperor thing. I think we're talking patriarchy here. The Emperor and the King of Swords. Hopefully law doesn't fail her, but I think they did. Chances are she probably did go for some kind of, what do you call the thing? Restraining order or something. And it feels like there's a letdown here with this King of Swords in reverse. She said yes. Okay, so there's a, because all of a sudden it's just like, whoop, like this really gold light just shot up, and I was like, okay. So she said yes. There's a 5 of Cups in reverse here. It's interesting. It's kind of like an all is not lost, but there's some grief here. Okay, this is, her name's going to live on. There's something that's going to come out of this death where her name does live on. There's a 7 of Cups here. Oh boy. This is her daughter. Having to make these decisions, and they feel, really big without her. Huh. That's gonna be fun. Sorry, I have an eyelash. Lord, why do these readings make me so emotional? I'm such a sap. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. Another reason I don't do mediumship readings. Yeah, restraining orders don't work. Like, this society is such a letdown for women. It's crazy. And it's like, it's domestic violence that teaches you that the police is actually pretty useless, because they have to wait for something to happen. So a guy can sit there and text you, I'm going to kill you, as he did. And they're like, we can't do anything because he just said he's going to kill you. What? He said he's going to kill you. Like, shouldn't that be put a bracelet around his, put an anklet on him? Because apparently he needs to be tracked. Yeah. And she was in North Carolina. I thought she was like in California, but no, she was in North Carolina. Okay, so luckily, I think he's gonna find. What? I don't know. I'm getting the Fool card and the Judgment again. Okay, what are you? Page of Cups, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Ten of Cups, a lot of Cups energy, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Okay. It's interesting. I'm hearing something like Hayden's Law, which is weird. I don't know what that would pertain to, but Page of Cups, something silly, something unusual, something, I don't know. Magician card. I do feel like she's gonna make fetch happen over there, because it's a bunch of cups. Cause like I have this, so again, and you see the I don't think she's gonna leave until justice is served, basically, because like you see her reaching towards judgment with a wish flower. I call them wish flowers. What are they, dandelions or something? Is that an Appalachian accent? I don't know what it was, girl. I have no idea. Appalachian's weird because it's like full mud. Because they're everything. They're native, they're black, they're what, Irish, like they're everything. But like I said, we got a Nine of Cups here, we have a Page of Cups here, we have a Ten of Cups here. So it's more of that cup energy. Seven of Cups, Five of Cups. It's so much cups. So cups on one hand is an emotional thing, and she's extremely emotional. As you can see, she's got my nose running. But it's also spiritual. Like there's a spiritual element to that. But there's, so like I said, I'm seeing the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. And then she'll be victorious. So it's like, she's going to be there. Yeah, I don't feel like she's going to leave either until there's some justice here. I think she's going to be laying down the, yep. I think she's, see, it's right there. The Death card in reverse. I think she's going to be laying down, helping that evidence find its way. Because there's a High Priestess in reverse. There's a Two of Pentacles in reverse. There's that Nine of Swords in reverse. I see the Three of Cups. There's a celebration finally. And that Death card. So I think this is her basically saying she's going to be helping deliver these people to where they belong. I think the best, I think the best friend's going to get caught up because his story doesn't match. I think he was a supplier or something. Protective. Yeah, it feels like something coming out of it, like a Hayden's Law. I don't know why I'm hearing Hayden's Law, but it's really interesting. Yeah, it's like something to be protective. A Hayden's Law. I don't know what that is, but it's something, because there's the Ace of Pentacles right there, and then there's the Justice. So maybe it's going to be about the way that they protect or process what's happening to girls, or, you know, to people in domestic violence situations. Because there's a devil. Okay, so, well, I mean, our reading has already shown that he's done it. What else you got? Yeah, she's going to be wandering for a while. Until she feels like it's enough. So, you're hearing Hayden's Law too, right? It's something. You know, and of course she's going to visit her daughter a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. Okay. Interesting. Whew. That was a heavy one. All right, let's nix this out, and then we'll revisit the rest of these later. That was heavy. I'm going to blow my nose too. So, hold on and get cleaned up real quick. Man, that was emotional. Like, I just felt the rush of emotion. Like, oh my God, she was here strong. Very, very strong. I won't say was here, she's here, but we'll see. Well, we won't see, please. Not today. I don't want to channel anybody right now. Maybe during Saturday night vibes. Okay. I'm gonna blow my nose, and then we're gonna do politics with Nyx. Lighten the load, I guess. Oh my god. What life are we living? Where our government gets to be our comedy. Wow. Alright, I'll be right back. Blow my nose. Oh, and standing up. Good God. I forgot I went to aerobics today. I'm stiff as a board. Okay, I'm back. There goes my water. Okay, I figured might as well use the bathroom while I was in there. All right then. So, where's Nyx? Oh man, this is Pearl. Pearl doesn't do these. Don't make me go to the dowsing rods. Hold on, I gotta find. I really need to clean my thing. Okay. I just lost my keyboard. There you are, Nyx. Woo! Okay. We have 40 minutes until the kids. 20 minutes until the kids get up. All right. She gave up on us. She did. Oh, Lord, Sean. Or hopefully it wasn't too hard for her to start a new one. Hey, babes. And then you can tell he does drugs because like half of his face talks and the other half doesn't talk. Did we lose Carly? I'm sorry for coming on so late, guys. I like to be with us all on here at one time. But I just couldn't do it. Ooh. This is my first time seeing this person. There's a person by the name of Clairvoyant Jakowski. Let me put him on save. I want to see if he's cool. Okay, watch later. 1, 2, 3. I do 3. Hopefully y'all can see Nyx. You can. It looks like you can. So, let's see how quickly we can get this done. That's so cool. You just change your direction. All right, let's do it. Sound changes the direction for real. That's really cool. I didn't notice that till now. All right. that. Okay. Isn't that cool? Did you see it change? All right. Hi. Are you ready to do politics with Nix? Okay, that's a yes. All right, so you guys know back and forth is a yes. Hey, Ladybug. Oh, Lord, I'm sorry, Leslie. Okay, and then let's see a no, please. Okay, left to right is a no. Is it currently... Oh, is it Friday in Miami? Is it currently Friday on the East Coast? Okay, back and front is a yes. Is it currently snowing in Miami? Okay, left to right is a no. All right, so hopefully you can see my hand's not the one doing it, but if you can't, that's your problem. All right, so, okay, our question was about, okay. Ooh, how do I word this? Can I ask you about Jeffries? May I ask you about Jeffries? Okay, that's a yes. I'm gonna turn my fan down a little bit. Ugh. Okay. All right. Okay. So may I ask you about Jeffries? There you go. Felt like you were fighting to win. That's why I was like, let me turn that down. Okay. Is he in trouble? Oh, y'all saw how big that yes got? Ooh, yes, it did. Okay. Did he do anything worth trouble? And that yes is still big. Plus the goosebumps. Does that trouble also involve anything that dealt with November 24? And it's a yes. Was he the one to call the meeting with Kush? That's interesting. It's still a yes. Because he's like, oh, they asked for a meeting with me. I'm like, I don't think so. Because when we did the card reading, it was a yes. It was a, you asked for it. Okay. Is he worried about what's going to happen to him if the new Democrats, the DSA style, if they get into office in January? Is he worried about what's going to happen to him? It's not as big as the other ones. It's still a yes. Is he worried about what is being... Wait. Is something getting ready to be released on him now? Is something getting released on him? Well, we're vibrating. Why are we vibrating? Oh, Lord, why are we vibrating? Okay, there's something big around this. It's literally vibrating. I don't know if y'all can see it that well, but it is shaky, shaky. Is someone threatening... Oh, here's the goosebumps. Is someone threatening to expose some big information right now? Is there a threat? Look how still it is. Is there a threat to expose some big information on him right now? And we're getting the yes back. It's vibrating. Okay, there's something big here. Right? It's something big. I'm getting them. Oh my gosh. How big is this thing? Is he being threatened? Is he being threatened with exposure right now? Okay, there's the big yes. I wish y'all can see it like in the real speed of which it is. For some reason, it only shows up well like outside. Speed wise, it's crazy. I don't know, it's something about the inside. Is he talking to Kush for some kind of protection? Right? It's like chilling me so bad too. Did he seek out Kush for some kind of protection? Or more money? Oh no. Y'all, there's something. Okay, it feels kind of gangster. It like really, it feels like kind of gangster. Like mobster gangster. Like, whoa. Is Kush his problem? Like, is Kush the person he's afraid of? Is Kush the person he's afraid of? I'm not getting a he's the okay. Is he looking for Kush to be some kind of intermediary between him and the person he's afraid of? Is he looking for Kush to like stand in the gap for him? Okay, so there's a yes to this. I'm in the ballpark. I don't know where I am though. Is it with a country that is a blue star? Is it with a blue star country? Okay. Yep. Does Kimi know that BB is no more? Does he know that BB is no more? No. All right, so Hockey doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Sorry, I had to say it. It was intrusive. I had to say it. That's like one of my favorite Matt Damon acting. Is in the movie Euro Trip where he. It's hilarious. I love that movie. Oh, it's one of my guilty pleasures. That and Accepted. Anyway, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. I think I gotta watch both of those this week. Anyway, what's your question? Narco? Now, this definitely feels Blue Star. It feels gangster. Though, mind you, Narco is in that territory somewhat. But this feels like who Kush could actually speak to on his behalf, sort of thing. See, now it moved into a yes again, and then it moved away. Okay. And say, is Narco involved? Is Narco involved in this thing between Kimi and, Hockey and Kush? Is Narco involved? It's like still. I'm trying to see how it moves for you guys so I can see what's definite. Because like when I look down, it's like I feel like I get cross-eyed. Okay. Is Narco part of this at all? Dealing with Keem. Okay, that's a no. Okay, that's a no. All right. So does it deal with the blue star? Does it have something to do with the blue star? Okay, switch to yes. But does it also have anything to do with his dirty hands from November 24? That's a yes, too. Was he supposed to help the Lotus with pushing back against the results? Look how big that got. Oh my God, that got even bigger. Okay. Is he the one, like one of the ones she thinks of when she was saying on the Colbert Show about capitulated, like how she spit that word out? And feckless? Yep. She's so disappointed in him. It's ridiculous. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. What was the other question we had about hockey? I can't remember. Oh, is he gonna get busted? Is he gonna get busted? Yes. So that was part of our reading earlier today. So yeah, he is. Okay, perfect. Ooh, the chills rolling up my arms and my legs with that one. Okay, so let's go to that intelligence director who went to Moscow and should not have. Can we talk about him? All right, that's a yas. Yeah, I got so chilled on busted. He's busted, busted. Sorry, that's Phineas and Verb. Okay. Was part of the deal between the intelligence and the Ruskies to involve deportees being soldiers? Was part of the deal to include deportees to help with Ruskies' affront? Interesting, because, I watched Spider-Man, and I heard that is small potatoes. That's big to me, sending deportees over there to do dirt, and basically die for that country. But I heard that's small potatoes, so it feels like there's something even bigger than that on there. So is it worse than sending deportees? Yeah, that's a yes. Interesting. Ooh, it's a big yes. Did the intelligence? Whoa. I'm getting so many chills. Yeah, like it's the least of it. Like what? That's why I'm like, wait. I don't have the evil capacity to think of worse. Were military equipment included on that second plane? Was there military equipment included on that second plane? That's a yes. Would it happen to be drones? Something about a guy named Don Jr. Yep, correct. All right. And in exchange, were they asking for help with November? Okay, that's part of it. Because we're still in yes territory. Were they also helping, asking for help for certain files and documents that they don't need to be found? That's bigger. Whoa. Why is that bigger than the deportees and bigger than the equipment? Look how big that yes is. Okay, so they're trying to hide. Yes. Oh my goodness. What kind of information? This is big. I told you this was like the stupidest thing they could have done. And now, oh my God, it feels so big because that was a strong yes. I don't know what kind of files it could have been. Oh, would it have anything to do with the current skirmishes that are all over the world? Would there be anything regarding the skirmishes all over the world? Okay, it's not about that. Interesting. Is it about, is it about November? All the Novembers between 16 and now. Is it about November? Well, interesting. That's part of it. Because that's a maybe. So that's definitely a part of it. So it does have something to do with Novembers. And I'm getting chills behind that, so that's definitely a thing. Sorry. See, I'm not evil enough. I don't know what else is there. Is it why would you give it to them to I don't understand. Oh my God. Is it selling information for nuclear eyes things? Like, because they have their own, but is it about selling intel? That is definitely part of it too. And track of who they sold intel to, right? Some proof of all of that. Okay, that's part of it. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. Wait, is it also documents that don't belong to them? So meaning like artifacts, heirlooms, like is it a bunch of like, let's say how the Nazis, how the mustache brown people took things from other people's countries? Is it like that? Except the US is robbing the US, let's put it that way. So is it that they've stolen, that they are taking historical artifacts and priceless stuff? Again, small potatoes, I hear. It's like a yes, but small potatoes. All right. I'm not evil enough to think of what else is in there. Oh, is it about our intelligence? Like, who are the people within our intelligences that should not be named anywhere? It is. It is a release up. Wait, did the director literally give you name of agents? What? Compromised. Did he compromise their secrecy and location? I gotta read on that tomorrow. Or tonight or something. I'm not gonna get to it tonight because tonight we're doing us. Members and subscribers. That's wild. I did not, let me write that down. I did not think of, I didn't think of that, Jen. That makes so much damn sense. Director, agents, names. Good question. But then it's like it's a layered question, right? Because it's like, okay, if it was fake, did the director know it was fake? You get what I'm saying? Oh, but if they gave fake one, that could explain why Ruski turns around and do the shit that we saw. What? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Was the intelligence actually real intelligence? Like, did they really compromise actual agents' locations information? Was it real? Was it valid, real info? Oh my God, girl. This explains why Ruski gets pissed. Because they're checking it right away. Right? They're checking it right away. And then we go into the yes. So no, it wasn't real intelligence. There's no again. It wasn't real intelligence. And Ruski was checking it immediately. So, does Ruski then now reveal real information that gets them caught up? Let me see. Let me ask that differently. In our reading, we were getting that some of the information that's going to be in September is from the Ruskies. I think it was September. Is that true? Are they going to do it in retaliation? Yes. Yep. And will several countries band together for a revelatory party, so to speak, against the U.S.? That's a yes. So is September going to be a revelatory month of things that people have been waiting to see? Yes. And will they finally tell the world that the Orange Meister has bit the dust? Will they use that as distraction? That's a yes. So, for new people here, is the Orange Meister breathing oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide? Is the Orange Meister breathing oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide? In other words, is he currently among the living? Is the Orange Meister currently among the living? That's a no. Has he been among the living at any point this year? That's a no. Girl, there you are, Sean. Hey. Did he expire before the winter solstice of last year? Don't see an answer yet. Hold on. Girl, we've been missing you for real. We have. I've been missing you. The struggles are really been yelling at you too. Is this your original account? Or did you make a new one? Okay, so that's a new one. Got it. Okay. Girl. I was saying, I think they hated that last chat we had. Remember? It was like you, and I forgot who else it was. But listen, we were going off. It might have been Shannon. I don't remember, but we were going off. Okay. So, I forgot what I was asking. Just so people know, is the Orange Meister still among the living? Is he still among the living? Okay, there's the no. Oh, I was asking if he expired before. Did he expire before the winter solstice of 2025? Did he expire before the winter solstice? Okay, that's a yes. All right, I'm not gonna keep going with it, but I forgot why I got on that. Why did I get on that? Something to do with the Ruskies. Oh, okay. Are they going to finally reveal that? Are they going to reveal that he is no longer with us in order to distract from all the revelations? Sorry, hold on. I'm going to move my hands. Okay. I think is this our last one to do? Oh, the Clancy thing. And then we'll ask that. Are they going to release that he has expired in September, like by the fall? That's a yes. We'll see. I don't like to do time, but I think they're going to have to if September keeps up. Like if September is going to be what we kind of glimpsed, I think they're going to have to in order to like shut the country down, make the country grieve or something. Okay. Oh, that reminds me. Will there, in the current energy of today, is there going to be a midterm in November? In the current energy we're in today, will there be a midterm? Oh my God, you guys. That's a no. Hold on. Ugh, let me put that down. Okay. I'll try one more high. That should still be around the same area. Okay, so let's do that again. In today's energy, where we are with our current timeline, will there be a midterm? As it stands right now, will there be a midterm? That's a no. You're still hearing no too. You got your pink speaker ready with your list of songs playing. Oh my goodness. Let my people go. That's really interesting. Okay, so will it be because of the necessity? No, will it be because they won't be able to be trusted due to vodka interfering? Okay, I think that's what it is. Obvious interference. Okay, so will the process actually take place? Will the process of the midterm in this current election, in this current energy, will the process of the midterm still take place? And the energy now, it's saying no. That's crazy. Okay. So, will, oh shoot. You know we saw King of Cups and I forgot that was the EO card. Because I was saying Canada. I forgot about the EO being King of Cups. Hold on. Is the King of Cups in that reading, is it representing the EO? Let's try that again. Okay, is the King of Cups in that reading we had, is it representing Canada? Does the King of Cups represent okay. Feels like it's representing the Canadian dude. Yeah. Okay. All right, I wasn't missing that one, but I guess it had a dual meaning. Is the EO going to be enacted? Will it be enacted in today's energy? Sorry, I need this back. It's like hard. Like, I need the appropriate thing. Oh yeah, I forgot to put it back on because I had took the subscribers down to like just anybody, like anytime, because we were waiting for you to come back. But I put it back on 20 minutes. All right, so will the EO about interference. Oh, okay. Will the EO about interference be enacted? I'm getting circles. That's what that looks like. I don't know if you can see it that well, but I'm getting circles. I'm actually not getting an answer. So let's try that again. The JBEO that was signed, and that's why they were going after him for the auto pen, is that going to be enacted when the Ruskies are found to be obviously interfering? I'm still getting circles. Okay. I don't know what that means. Maybe it means everything's still up in the air. Okay, let's try that. Is it because things are still up in the air? Is it, well, okay, hold on, let me say that. Is it because it won't be needed? That's what it's, okay, it feels like it's not going to be needed. Sorry, hold on. Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me see something. Is it because it's not going to be needed? Why am I getting chills? Like, I'm getting chills and chills and chills and chills. Like I'm getting waves of it. Is it because it will not be needed? Okay. I'm not getting an answer. Are we allowed to know right now? Like with asking this question, are we allowed to know? I'll see how like still it is. For those of us under the sound of my voice right now, are we allowed to know what? Look at that, no. Oh my God, really? Okay, thanks, Nix. You get that too many people are going to be angry? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, look at the chills. Of course. We've been saying that people are going to flip. Like, they've worked so hard to make the military flip against them. I just don't know the end game of that one because they would need them. Is there going to be an interim gov? Will there be an interim gov? Okay, there will be that. Will there be, Now, I think it's NATO that has the thing that says if a friend country, like one of us five or whatever it is, if we can't do things, then they do step in. So that's a good question. Will that clause be enacted where the allies step in and help choose people? Will that clause? Okay, that looks like a yes. Is that a yes? I'm gonna go with a. I was gonna say I'm gonna go with it being a small yes, because I don't know it all. You know what I mean? Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm too tight here. Will NATO or whatever allies, UN, NATO, whichever ones we're supposed to be in, will the allies step in to help us put in the interim? Yeah, that's a yes. That's a yes. It's not big, but it's a yes. Oh, never mind. It got bigger. Okay. So let's do these Clancy questions. We can come back to these later. But let's do these Clancy questions. Was Patrick allegedly and for entertainment purposes only? Was Patrick targeted by Rachel? Was Patrick an assignment for Rachel? Was he chosen because of his IT connections? Was there something IT-wise that she needed? Try that again. Was there something to do with his skill set as an IT person? Was that needed? Like, you know how they hire hackers and stuff? That's a yes, but it's not a full yes. It's like, I don't know what question to ask, so that's on me. Because again, I'm not evil enough. And I don't watch enough crime shows to know what this could be. Like, why would... And personally, I think he's ugly as F. And I'm like, ew? Why would you fight over that? Because he's ugly. And he's ugly. And not the kind of guy you would have kids with on purpose. Unless there were no other choices. I don't know. Oh, you were on when we were talking about the case? Oh, man, we needed you. Okay. Because this case was... Listen, those cars were getting crazy last night. And I'm like, where's Sean? I don't know if you were here earlier when I said that, but I was like, I didn't say it out loud, but I'm going, where's Sean? It's 5 o'clock. She should be on by now. But yeah. Anyway, let me see. So... Okay, so was Patrick deliberately targeted, like an assignment? Was Patrick an assignment for Rachel? Oh my God, wait, don't answer till I pull my hand away. Okay. Was Patrick an assignment for Rachel? It's vibrating. And it's giving a yes, but it's vibrating. There's something to this, because the chain is vibrating. I don't know if y'all can see it, but the chain was vibrating. Does it have something to do with that medicine that she has a patent with? No, not really. Did they give Lindsay that medicine that Rachel has a patent for? And that's a yes. Did all three of them help with things at the house? Did all three, Patrick, Kyle, and Rachel, help with things at the house? That's a yes. Okay, you can see the vibrations. I don't know why it's vibrating. That always feels like that's when it's really big energy, but like the kind of energy I might not want to go into type of thing. Did Patrick send Lindsay over the window? Did Patrick send Lindsay over the window? Interesting. That looks like a no. Was it Kyle? Did Kyle send Lindsay? I'm getting chills. Did Kyle send Lindsay over the window? I'm kind of getting like he helped. So, did Rachel do it? Did Rachel send Lindsay over the window? Why is that a yes? Wait, pause. Now we're vibrating again. Hold on. Let's get some sound to it. Hold on. Quick sound bath, because this energy feels weird. Look how much faster it goes. You guys can't see it. I'm sorry. It goes so much faster when the sound is, when the thing is, the noise is sounding. Thank you. Okay, can we try that again? Did Patrick send Lindsay over the window? It doesn't feel like it's Patrick. Did Kyle do it? We are getting Kyle-ish. Did he help Rachel do it? I think that's what happened. I don't know how it happened though. Like, I'm trying to see. Okay, did Kyle help Rachel deal with Lindsay in the room? Was there a fourth person? There's a fourth person. There's a fourth person. What? Okay, that means this thing is bigger than an affair. It has to be bigger than an affair. Okay. Was this done just because of their affair? No. See, there's the no. This is bigger than an affair. Did it have anything to do with CSA? And then it goes into a yes. And I'm getting chills like crazy. Was Cora being harmed by her dad or acquaintances of her dad? Bigger yes. Was it happening while Lindsay would go to work? That's a yes. Is dad just an IT guy? Does dad only work in IT for one particular company? Is that his only job? And then we go into a no. Is this an extension of the EP class? We just went into a yes. So, did Lindsay catch on as a nurse that something was wrong with her daughter? That's a yes. Was Cora being hurt by men who were not her father? That's a yes. Hey, Chrissa. Or Chris. All right. Did Patrick, I really have a hard time with like demonic and all that kind of stuff, but yes. Yes. Did Patrick take the life of his children? Was it Patrick that did it? Was it the new wife, Rachel? Did she take the life of the children? And Lindsay said it looked like she was doing it outside of her body. Did Lindsay see Rachel do it from the basement window? That's a yes, too. So was there a fourth person? It's still a yes. They can't perform an autopsy. He cremated the children. Did he cremate the children so that they could not be autopsied? Did Patrick cremate the children so that they could not be autopsied? That's a yes. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only, we're just playing with toys. But it doesn't make sense, Jen, because it's like if she targeted him, I don't know. I'm just not evil enough for this shit. I'm just not. I don't know. I don't know how to put it all together. I don't know how to put it all together. Okay. Did Kyle help end the children? Okay, what is that? Hold on, let's do it again. Did Kyle, because isn't he left-handed? Yes. Yeah, because in the CVS video, he's left-handed. So he's holding the watch, at least in left hand. So I'm going to assume he's left-handed since he's holding the watch there, and he uses that to pass off. So that's left hand. Unless, I mean, it doesn't mean he is left-handed, though. I don't know. Did Kyle help Rachel with the children? Did Kyle help Rachel with the children? That's kind of a yes. It's a yes, but it's like small. So it's like, I don't know how to put it together. Yeah, we can't put the story together because our minds won't harm folks. Like, I can't get there. Okay. Did anybody who had a hand in what happened in January 24 of 2023, did anybody who have a hand in that Clancy house, were they, oh God, were they part of the CSA on Cora? Was Cora the only one CSA'd? Was she the only child who got CSA'd? Is that a no? Oh my God. Oh my God. I think we're going too far. I'm gonna pull back on that. I'll double check that tomorrow, but I got a feeling that things aren't kosher. Duh, they're not. But let me ask about Big Red. Let's end on a good note. Oh shoot, the kids gotta go. Ah! I'll do one question, then we gotta go. Okay. Did Big Red take this case because he knew she didn't do it? Did he finally take this case because he knew she didn't do it? Somebody called him. Okay. Did Big Red take this case because he knew she didn't do it? That's a yes. Will Patrick ever find himself being interrogated? Will Patrick ever be interrogated? It's funny because the pendulum keeps moving back and back and back, like to stay back. Instead of like, you know how it swings like this? It's like moving backwards. Is Patrick going to exit this world? Will Patrick exit this world in the next year? That's a maybe. It's going to the maybe on my disc. Will he involuntarily exit this world? And that, my dear, is a yes. Okay, so will Big Red help her get out of trouble? And that's a yes. And will she live to fight? Will she live to fight? That feels like a yes. So I'm really hoping she does. All right, you guys. I'm going to stop here. It's really interesting. I think we'll have to look into that. Not tonight, because we're doing the free readings for our subscribers and members. Yes, no questions for our subscribers. Real questions, like fuller questions for our members. Anyway, I gotta go. So, I love y'all. I think today's supposed to be verdict day, so we'll see what happens. Thank y'all for your likes, your loves, your shares. If you missed this reading and you want to check it out from the beginning, give me like a minute. I'm going to put it on public, and then you'll be able to do that. Bye. We're doing 10. Oh, girl, you're going to be asleep. We're doing 10. Because I get off the phone with my honey by 10 o'clock, so we'll do 10.